Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Felix Midas Jimo, a team lead of Plabi Express. And here in this channel, this is Cash Flow Solution. And we will show you opportunity, real deal, and how to go about achieving better results in the financial market. You heard me right? Achieving better results in financial market. It's amazing. The best you can do for yourself right now is to build your capacity so that you can make money. Yeah, I'm aware that the number of people aren't, they're not ready to learn, to acquire skills. But I can tell you, achieving results in the global financial market is a soft skill and an up skill for that matter. The best recommendation is for you to be involved by yourself. Quickly look at it. I want to disabuse your mind of certain things and what you need to do. Disabuse your mind over forex trading result claims. Now, you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, you go different platforms, you see people shouting, chanting, Lamborghini, this is what they have made. They are the toughest person in the forex industry and all of that. In reality, the guys who are making insane money are hidden. Yes, the guys insane money, they are hidden. Venture capitalists, how many of them have you seen bragging everywhere and all of that? It's not possible. Now, if you do your plus and minus, you discover that all of those hypes is for a purpose. It's not for you. The reason behind those hypes is to sell trading courses, signals, affiliate programs, and other mentorship programs. Anything outside this is not true. The essence of all of those hypes, showing you Lamborghini, showing you better wristwatch. I'm not saying living a good life is not good, but I'm just sending this so that you have your sanity and then you run the race independently. Because a lot of people today have been in the forex industry for how many years and they have no result, not because they are not strong or good, but they have wrong notion perspective. Their perspectives are terrible because of what they watch online, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, not like. I want to disabuse your mind about those claims. 90 to 99% of those claims are not true. You just get it true. The essence is to hype you, whine you into buying a course. Now, listen, to go for training, is it wrong? No, I'm not saying that. Of course, the first place I will recommend for you, if you are new and you are listening to me right now, and you don't know anything about forex trading, you don't know anything about trading as it were, and all of that, I will recommend a place where you can learn basic fundamental of trading, forex, and all of that. Go to babypips.com. They didn't pay me to do advert for them. It's free. You are not paying a dime to use it. All right. So go to babypips.com. You can even register to have an account with them. It's free. All right. So you'll be able to follow, you see, learn forex, learn crypto. There is nothing you are looking for as basic that you will not get. In fact, I normally tell people that knowledge and education right now is highly decentralized. So there's nothing anyone will brag about and all of that. It's there online. For instance, now you can even learn through ChatGPT. Anything you want to learn, just get the command prompt. And you can go to ChatGPT and learn. Simple. So don't let anyone hype you and all of that. Now, the difference again is that is there still a place for mentorship? I agree. There's a place for mentorship. To be very candid, not people who are hyping. Look for genuine people who are going to. Because the truth of the matter is that what I discover is productive knowledge is boring. I tell you, productive knowledge, they are boring because it requires hard work, determination to actually utilize it. Productive knowledge is boring. It's not enticing. Seriously. Productive knowledge is very boring. It's sacrificial in nature. Yeah. It's not fun at all. Productive knowledge is not fun. Go and check it. When you are just catching fun, catching cruise, learning, you are not learning anything. The productive ones are boring. They are repeated. They are somehow, because it's good to maintain level of consistency, hard work to put, they are boring. And I think that's what makes it, trading itself is boring. If you are involving in profitable trading, I can tell you, because a routine is boring. Apart from those hype you are listening to online, Lambo and all of that, look at it, peeps. Some of them are trading on demo. So I'm not criticizing anybody. I just want to enlighten and educate people to take things easy. Take things easy with yourself. Don't let anyone push you to the gutter. Most of the things that you are hearing or seeing, they are not real. That's the truth. So productive knowledge is boring. So trading itself is boring. I can tell you, to be very candid, if you are productive in profitable in trading, you discover that it's very, very boring. Okay? It's very, very boring. Tell me, it's very, very boring. That's the truth. So to get the right knowledge is boring. I can tell you, it's very boring. So what to do to yourself is simple. Okay? So what to do to yourself is simple. So if this knowledge is boring, then what should I do? And if all of those things that those guys are saying is not true, what do you want me to do? That's the thing you should be asking yourself right now. All those things they are saying is not true, then Felix, what should I do? How do I get it right? How do I get it right, Felix? You are saying it's not true, then what should I do? Okay. Now, I'm just telling you now that disabuse your mind against all of those things. The reason behind those things, number one, is to sell you trading courses. And most of the trading courses they are selling you still garbage in, garbage out. Is there a place for mentorship? Yes, right mentorship. And I will tell you again that right mentorship too is boring. Okay? Right mentorship is what? Is boring, ladies and gentlemen. It's very boring. That's the truth. Right mentorship is boring. It's not going to be fun. Agree with me? Yeah. So, right? So stop following account flippers. There are things you need to stop. Stop following account flippers. Hey, I just flipped $10 to $20. How many times? You don't need to kill yourself over those flipping things. It's not done. If it's possible like that, many of them who claim to be flipping account, they should have been richer than the levels, or even richer than the whole world, richer than the forex market itself. Stop following strategy seller. They have shown you 10 holy grail strategy within 3 months. So what happened to the previous ones? No strategy guarantees 100% win rate. Don't just get yourself twisted. The strategy you learn, work on it to be giving you money. You see, all of those holy grail, it's not true. How come he has been teaching different strategy? Every month would have taught you 3 strategies. How will you pass a challenge account? How will you be productive? How will you make money? Trying to learn different strategies. You agree with me, those of you who are new to Forex, that in your Forex trading journey, for the first 1, 2, 3, 4 years, you were testing one strategy to another. True, yes. You were visiting different websites. Once you just see a flash, oh, how this strategy will flip your account in 30 minutes, will flip your account in 30 days, will make 10,000 withdrawal in 20 days. You have been following that. How many have you won? Let me tell you, nobody's strategy can give you profit. You only pick from people's strategy and build your own. Okay? So reduce your YouTube junkings. Trading is not all about showing up cars. Okay? So I want us to learn very well. Okay? So I said trading is not about showing up cars. Okay? Trading is not about showing up cars. You can master your strategy just by following people showing off cars. Okay, you cannot. You cannot master your strategy just by following people showing off cars. So this guy is riding Lamborghini. You are not going to, nothing will happen to you. Stop marrying your chart. Try to force trading setup for you to trade. Many of us will be on chart for morning to night, checking, and then there is no setup. Any chart that's going to deliver is not going to be complicated. Once it's complicated, change your mind. I tell you, and I'm going to show you an example. Once the chart looks complicated, then there is no opportunity. Opportunity in any chart should be glaring. Number one, you want to see which trend. Are we in uptrend or downtrend? If it's an uptrend, it shouldn't take you up to 30 seconds for you to see that it's an uptrend. Then you begin to check other confluences that are important. So stop sitting down and marrying the chart and think that setup will come to you the more you stare at the chart. No, it's not going to work that way. All right? Stop trading on hope. Rather, be realistic in your approach. So many persons, when you see most of us, when you are trading, you are always hoping, I hope by the time you come here, and I think it should come here. No, be realistic. There are conferences, there are checklists you're using to check if the market is good, if it's not good. Should I enter? Should I not enter? You should be able to know. So churning around and trading hope will not give you anything. Okay? So it's a realistic game. It's algorithmic. You must see the algorithm, you must be able to interpret it, and then be able to get it. Stop chasing signals on Telegram groups. Most of you have been spending so much money on Telegram group for signals and all of that. Is signal bad? No. Anyone who will even utilize signals should know basics. And I can tell you, if you know basics, when signals are right, you will know. When signals are wrong, you will know. These are the things. Stop chasing signals. All right. Now, rather, do the following. Okay, what should I do? Felix, what are you telling me now to do? Okay, what Felix is telling you to do, very simple. So, no need to give yourself unnecessary stress, right? Number one, separate yourself to learn simple trading plans. So, simple trading plans. Separate yourself to learn what? Simple trading plan. Simple trading plan. Separate yourself to learn simple trading plan. So don't jump around, I want to get this. No. Just separate yourself to learn simple trading plan. Right? And then simple trading strategy. Get your strategy, work your strategy, believe in your strategy, and make money with your strategy. Stop running around. None of those things you are chasing will give you anything, but build your strategy, make it simple, get your trading plan, make it simple, achievable, and obey the rules. Work by the rules of your trading plan. Instead of chasing, running around, trading does not require those things. All right? It requires skills. But you have to be realistic of the skill, realistic with your goal setting. Now use your small money to buy prop firms and work hard to pass them. Now, I know a lot of you want to flip $20, $30, $40, $50, $100. No, reduce those stress. Take that $100 that you want to flip to $200. Take it to buy a prop firm. So, of course, there's a need for you to learn. And so, if you learn to have the basic skills to be able to pass a challenge account, okay? So, but the other thing now is that opportunity are bound, right? That prop firm, there are strategies they have some things I'm going to recommend for you. So instead of struggling to flip $100 and end up blowing the $100, sow that $100 as a seed into a prop firm. All right. So with that, you'll be able to achieve better results and you become a better person. That's the advantage you can have in Forex right now. So use your small money to buy prop firms and work hard to pass them. Right? Learn to avoid waste of time, waste of money, and waste of effort. What do I say? Learn to avoid waste of time. Okay? Learn to avoid waste of time, waste of money, and waste of effort. My personal recommendations are register on Capital Extend and fund your personal fund. That is, put your personal money. Now, we have a link in the group. You want to chat up with me on my number, +234 90 470 44998. WhatsApp number you chat me with is +234 90 470 44998. So this number, chat with me, you can be added on the group, and then you can learn how to maximize the opportunity in this space. Okay, so I'm just giving you bit by bit of what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so now Okay, let's go this way. Okay, so here we go. Quickly need to pick up something here. What's this? Okay, so now okay, Felix, I do not have money. Okay, I don't have up to 500, 1,000, 2,000 to register and fund my account on ACAS, on Capital Extend. Okay, take the little money you have and find a way. Take the little money you have and find a way to register on ACAS X. All right, I'm going to explain in the next episode what ACAS X is. So register on ACAS X as a two-in-one opportunity. This helps you in scaling, trading support system, and funding system. So ACAS X has trading support system and funding system. So that means your battle will be to raise funds and be able to activate ACAS X. So that's my recommendation. Now, so instead of trying to flip $100, $200, no, there's no need. Go and look for that money and put in all of this. You want to know how to go about those things I just mentioned? Chat with me on +234 90 470 44998 so that I will show you those things I've just mentioned. So if that is the case, let's quickly do something very fast. Now, to trade is simple, but it's boring. To trade is simple, but it's boring. So now I've just recommended two things. I said, come to us, register on Capital Extend. What does it give to you? Now, if you register on Capital Extend, instead of wasting your money on those Ponzi scheme, investment scheme, percentage schemes, and all of that. Now, if you come into Capital Extend, you have an advantage. Okay? You have an advantage. Now, I'm going to tell you the advantage you will have. Let me just do something here. So if you come into Capital Extend, you have an advantage. First, as register on Capital Extend, we're going to add you to our group, but you have to fund your account with minimum of $500. And if you want to have access to my personal strategy, training, and all of that, then you need to fund your account with minimum of $1,000. Okay, now let's weigh these two sides. So with that, then you put through basics, and then we'll tell you how to formulate your own strategy. Because there will be a strategy that will work with you, that resonates with you, because maybe nature of your job, you want to trade on a part-time basis. So if you want to do that, of course, you're going to need to have your own strategy that is workable for you. Now, Felix, I do not have those money you are saying. I do not have 1,000. I do not have $500. Okay. Now, even when you have 2,000, you have 5,000. Now, the best opportunity I recommend for you is ACAS X. Now, ACAS X is a platform housed by a household platform from United States of America called MDC. Now, so you can see I'm a member of MDC. So even if you don't know anything about MDC, come to our group, take the link, register, have access to this platform. We're going to show you a lot of things. Now, so if you register on MDC, they have different product, household things, and all of that. So what you are going to use is called the digital product, and that's where ACAS X is being housed. So if I go to ACAS X, so that means you can see an account. So things that are available on ACAS X are many. So that's why I call it two-in-one system. First, support system. Second, funding system. That's crazy. So the first support system is you have access to academy. And this academy, you have access to training. Look at beginners, academy, advanced, expert, cryptocurrency, educator training series. That is, you have access to academy to teach you more of, channeled training. Now, if I click on basics now, look at it, beginners, you see different education are there, right? The world trading, the world of trading, the history of financial market. So what is Forex? The most popular Forex currencies, the most popular Forex pairs, the futures of CFDs, and they are short that you can finish early and not too boring. Okay, that's one of the lovely things. So you have access to all of this. So that's the beginner. Look at advanced. Go to advanced now. So they put you through foundational. Then they now begin to learn, show you analysis. What is fundamental analysis? Economic calendar, how to apply an economic calendar. So this is macro. Now, this is what? Macro. So by the time you go into, so look at it, another segment of it. What is technical analysis, support and resistance, right? How to find support and resistance level, trend, and all the like. So you can see all manner, right? Chart pattern and all this. Now, this is another thing. So it's for you when you activate this. That's what makes me like this platform. Okay. Now, show you teaching you about candles. As a candlestick Bible we sent on our group. If you go through that, you want to trade by yourself. Trading strategies, Fibonacci trading, Elliott waves, right? Harmonic price patterns, and all this. So we have all of those things available here. It's for you. Okay. This basically, this one aspect of the social system and all this. Second, give you access to direct mentorship. So you have access to live mentorship, all right, with people who are trading, not people who are hyping. So you will see these people now on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or on Telegram, Instagram, or Twitter, making noise about they make so amount of money. So you follow them, they guide you through. Because you're already a subscriber, you are free to follow any of them. You join their live session, and then they call trade, you take the trade and all that. Right? So it's amazing, right? So you can see why I'm recommending all of this. You can watch the replay of all the session they've had, right? Look at John Arias. This guy trade more gold. Now look at this. So John Arias, right? Tuesday, Martins analysis. Okay. So John Arias. Okay. So this is like a replay session, weekly analysis, right? So if you click now, probably to watch the what to miss, you have a live session and you can see. Can it? Can see.
Listo. Vamos a subir esta llamada a obviamente nuestro canal de Akasha y ya estamos listos. Entonces, para conectarse con el mercado, usted necesita estar primero en.
So, but you can see this is a live session, okay? It's a live session.
O sea que se puede llegar a invalidar. Sí, se puede llegar a invalidar.
And showing them,
pero a la misma vez, recuerden.
So you have access to all of this. It's part of what you are paying for. Now, this is what makes it now lovely. There's what they call tap to trade on the platform. It is called tap to trade. Why is it called tap to trade? It's a semi-automated kind of a thing. Semi-automated in the sense that, look at it now. Entry price, stop loss, right? Take profit, 3,330. Now, it reads in 2 minutes. Your own is to click approve. That's all. Nothing. It will pop up as a signal. Your own just to tap. Once you tap, it's trading on your account. So you don't need to know anything. The only thing I always advise is that over time when you start, even a professional, because you are busy, you don't have time. For instance, I'm talking now and I do not have time. So if I sit up to try, I just take it and then it will be running. And that's one of the lovely things. So not only beginners take tap to trade, professional but busy, take tap to trade. Even when you are professional and you're not busy, when it comes, you can go check your chart and see if it aligns. You just take it. And that's one of the lovely things about it. Okay. Now, next, there's a crypto a trade alert. So these are signals, normal signals. So when they are sent, you will verify it. You are comfortable with it and it's aligned, you take it. It's not aligned, you leave it. Look at Forex. So different signals are sent. Okay, you can see gold. Okay, all of this now. TP1, TP2, that means all of this finish all the take profit. Look at the entry price. This signal was sent about an hour ago. All right, I think it was Arabella. So at the market entry, right, that was 3312. Stop loss 3306. 1, 2, 3. This month capping. So it's telling you TP1 hit, TP2 hit. All right, in a TP3, say break even, hit my break even, I'm out. And so That is to say TP1 and TP2. Okay, TP1, TP2, right? TP1, TP2, TP3. Yeah. So after TP3, he moved his stop loss above his entry, and then the market reversed and hit his trailing stop loss. That's why I say I'm out. So, so guys, that's one of the lovely things. So this one too, say TP1, hit my, okay, this is Arabella again. I think this is a queen of scalping. You guys can scalp. Right? So they give you updates. So look at the same Arabella again. Gold, TP1. So look at 3300. So TP1, right? TP2, TP3. That's a set SL to TP1 or big or breakable. And so this is this. Arabella again. Okay, Kati. So these are signals sent, right? This was 9 hours ago. Only today, 6 signals in one day. We got 24 hours ago. Okay, 21 hours ago. That's yesterday. So you can see TP1, TP2. Okay? All right? This one, TP1 hits and hit this same Arabella. Can you see now? These are signals. Lovely, 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 lovely. So you can make a lot of money just, right? So the tap to trade. Now, the next, you have other things to report, other tools. Then the next is they call scanner. So scanner, smart card, there are different scanners you can use. So you can complement if you're a professional, and if you're not a professional, either you're professional or not, the scanner to give you an edge to look at the market and of course want to decide, okay, imagine this down. And so when it gives the signal, probably say when it's 3 points, it's a strong one. Okay, so look at Bitcoin Cash USD. Let me click it. Okay, so you say it's a strong signal because it's 3 dots. So I'm not going to go detail about that. So, but these are scanners that give you market forecast, right? For you to enter and all the like. So people follow a lot of things on this. Euro card. So Euro card is 2 points. Say anything from 2 points and above is a strong one that you can take. Now, let's quickly look at the way I trade. I'm going to show you a very simple way for you to be winning your trade. Oh, I was off. Man. All right, so this is how I trade. Okay, I trade more gold and commodity. So trade currency, just like let's look at Euro card that was just sent now. Euro card. Right, you want to learn more about this detail? I can't detail you all this training on this. It's just to show you why I recommend that you should by yourself learn how to do the business by yourself. So I'm going to put you through simple support and resistance trading strategy. That's my best strategy because it's simple. I don't want headache. I don't want stress. I just want straightforward. Okay? I don't want stress. Now I tell you, I don't want stress. I want it simple but profitable. Yes? So I call it simple, primitive, profitable trading strategy. Now, you see, I was shouting because I was trading this. I made money. If I had sat with this, that would have been enough for me for the day. I'm telling you, that would have been enough for me for the day. Right. Now, let's go. So if you are a day trader, that means you are working with 1 hour to 5 minutes. So let's go. Very simple. Nevertheless, you're still going to work on that strategy, but I just want to make it very simple for you. Okay, maybe because I've drawn too many charts on this one, I can give you another stuff. So if I'm here, to pay me because I was away, and then that will have given me another entry on this one. Okay, now let's look at, I trade gold a lot. So let's look at Euro USD. I trade that one too when I have time. So now let's go. This is 1 hour. There are 2 instruments, support indicator I will add for you that you can be using, and don't give yourself stress. Don't complicate your chart. Now, so let me first hide this. Your chart's supposed to be as neat as possible. Now, this is your chart. Now, this is Euro USD. Now, this is your chart. What I recommend in your chart is that when you come into your chart, you right-click on your chart, right, and go to settings. So go to event or whatever, and click on session break. Now, so that if you're a day trader, scalper, intraday, do that. But if you're a swing trader, you don't need too much of that because there's different strategy you use for trading. Now, you've come. One simple thing you need to know, and I always announce this. What are the things that are so important for you in your trade to be profitable? Number one, price action. Say price action. Say price action. Okay, if you say price action, you are correct. Price action, all right? So volume, you need to understand how volume actually affects the market. So volume, all right? Then liquidity. Of course, so let's just make these two together because, all right? So volume, okay, so let's separate them. Liquidity concept. There are just few things you want to pick on liquidity. Liquidity concept. All right. Then discipline. These are just the things. These four things are very important for you. So price action. And three things in the price action that matters are, look at it, candles, candlestick, 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 right? Market structure. Okay. And support and resistance. That is S and R. Now here, this one matter most. All right, so imbalance. Imbalance. Okay. So imbalance matter most here. Displacement. All right, displacement. All right, so this matter more. So now we'll talk about discipline. Discipline now has to do with risk management, psychology, money management, all of this. Crucial. The one that matters most is you, which is the discipline. All this may work well, but if you are not disciplined, you abuse them. Is that correct? Now, so let's go. So you can scan it. You can just screenshot it if you want to screenshot it. Now let's go. So I want to trade. I just come for the day and blah, 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 blah. You're a day trader. You don't need to concern yourself so much. Sometimes you can go to daily to just see more bigger picture, but look at it. So when you come, support and resistance strategy, first, what matters for you is that, remember I said you need to know price action. So when you come for the day, you want to see the high and the low of the previous day. Now, where is the high of the previous day? Because you have already marked day separation. This is the high of the previous day. Yeah. Okay. So if I want to stretch it further, I can stretch it further, which is going to align with almost the high of the other day here. So let's go this way. Okay. So this is the previous day high. And where's the previous day low? So let's clone previous day low. I don't trade currency to that much. And when I want to trade it, I do more swing. So, but I know many of you scalp. So now we have marked the previous day high and low. Sometimes I want to just demarcate it. So I go by saying PDH. All right. And then this one, PDL. All right. So I've marked these two. Now, what I want is very simple. So, but first thing that was established, which is the market structure, is that the markets start from somewhere. So you need to know where the market starts from and where is it going. So the market starts from here, actually. This is a high, okay, externally. Okay, can we just, okay, let's just say we are here because, so now what happened is that it's an uptrend, very simple. It's an uptrend. So now you now want to have a mark all of this. You want to mark other relevant places. You know, this done in 1 hour, for instance. So if you look at back here, we couldn't find so much important places. So this was okay. Now that because you are just coming in now, you have to mark this up here, and of course, this point here. You know what to attribute support and resistance. Okay. Let's go. So it is not when market gets there, you mark them. Okay, I have full training on this. You want to part of our training, then you have to get a role on that. So now let's go. I go to 5 minutes. Sometimes you want to go to 30 minutes and 15 minutes and all of that. Perhaps there are other areas. Now, so the other areas you want to check is that the market was moving very well, right? And then you want to see that are there other places which are liquidity or an imbalance in the market or displacement as to well. So you want to look at, so that means market likely can come down to that point. And then because if it was not mitigated, I think we can find one here. I don't think this was mitigated. So if we go down to 15 minutes, you may see properly there. Now, so an area that was an imbalance, so market tend to return back to that point to mitigate that level before continuing. But you see that these are not trend of cars, and we continue to move up. So I think this here is similar. So now, what should I do now with this market? Very simple. So go to your 5 minutes because you're a scalper or you're a day trader. So if you're intraday, so go to find your 5 minutes, right? So here you go. Now the market come here and stop. So what do you think the market want to do? So either the market break this point and now rally down, or the market have to return up here and retest above this point, which means break of structure. When a structure is broken, you expect a pullback. Then you can now buy. But as it is now, it's like no trade zone. So what are you actually trading? Most time people just come into the market and pull. You hear their MT5 shouting, bam, bam, bam. What are you picking? So you should be able to do basic thing. And so this you are even doing, you're supposed to be the one called pre-market mapping. So you mark it before the market open. And when the market open, you respect and get to those conferences, then you are now deciding. So what should I do now? I do nothing because we don't know where the market. Yes, okay, the market come down here, sweep this liquidity and return back to zone. Then that's when you'll be buying. Markets come up here, sweep this liquidity and return back to zone. You'll be selling. Market cross this one and retest. You'll be buying. Are you seeing now? Now, market got here, bounce, you'll be buying. Market come here, retested, and then continue. You'll be selling. Here we stop a little, but you are going to sell down to this point. Are you getting it now? So why don't I sell from here? Ooh, if you sell from here, indeed, no distant time the market got here, bounce up. You wouldn't know. Now the next is that I told you want to add two major indicators. They are called RSI and moving average. And now listen, your moving average you're adding is 50 moving average. Very simple. Don't too complicate yourself with issues. 50 moving average is okay for you. Now let's go. Now RSI, look at the RSI. Now there are things you use RSI for beyond just like, it's not what's going to determine your entry or exit. It only helps to refine your entry and your confidence to say, okay, the market should do this. You use more of those. The RSI is called momentum indicator, right? Momentum and volume indicator, while the moving average is called trend indicator. To see that, okay, are we still up or we're down as it were. But you don't use all those small time frame to judge that. So now what happened? The market, the RSI, all right, was up here. Then you have a bounce, the market go up. So now this is the point. What should I do now? Of course, the market is pointing down. But the fact that the RSI is pointing down, you know this is lower time frame, so they are not really so accurate like that. So you want the market to return back here. If you sell, retested, you are selling. It bounce, you are buying. So there are times when you set all of those things. Let's go to 15 minutes. Sometime you see properly. Is that why do you use the moving average? Okay, so now if you look at the moving average of 15 minutes, look at the RSI, it has overbought, right? And then come down, they bounce from the 50 moving average, right? So let's hide this. Now, so what you use moving average for is very simple, but you don't depend on it because you need to know price action. So knowing price action will make you to justify what you are doing, not just because you're using moving average. Because before the market actually get to the moving average, you ought to have found an entry, but because if you do not have understanding of the market structure, and then you wouldn't do anything. So for instance, when market returned back here with the candle pattern, right, was like the market, getting up and all of that. So you don't wait here. You're already in with this candle engulfing, then you retest, and then boom, you're up. And then next, if you're a scalper, stuff like that, but this is already a movement. Now, what are you going to do? Very simple here. The market again bounced from 250 moving average. That gives you more entry to add more. Look at it, entry to add more. Market return back to it to add more. Now, market now has done something. It has taken out this high. Okay, so market has taken out this high and now return back to the zone. So that means markets will be selling. So if you were following early, but if the market is going to be selling, when will you confirm the sell? Very simple. And that's where the market structure comes to play. Okay, this was a high, this was a low, and this is higher than this. That means the structure is broken. For the fact that the structure has been broken, it's part of the thing to say the market, when it returns back here, it should come back again and break this structure. But what's the market trying to do? We're still bullish, yes. But this is the point. This is the low that gives birth to this high, recent high. This is a recent high, and this is a recent low. This is the high that gave birth to this low. This is another high that gave, this is another low that gave birth to this high. This is a high, this is a low that gave birth to this high. Now, this is the point. If the market continues, you can see where I said until we break this and retest. So if the market come and break this, so here you have one change of character, then the break of structure. So the market breaks this. Now remember when market breaks structure, they pull back to retest and then next to move. So you want to wait, like I told you. The only person who will have entered this will like succeed. The person is gambling because there's no definition. So here, the market, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high. So when this market will come down to this point and break this, so you want it to do this. So you want the market to do something like this. So after breaking this, are you getting it then? Probably some can even come up to this point and now rejects. So that's where you are selling. Now some allow you to break this structure. Now when you break this structure, you have to retest to this point or closer. That's where you are selling down. Now, so this is the point. Why do you wait for this? To confirm that the market is preparing to go down. Because if it has not taken out this low, that means we still have a high, a low, or a higher low, a higher high, and another one. It can get here without reaching to this point and now move up. This another higher low will come up here, which is higher than this. And then once that happens, you are expecting it to take out this high. And that's why I said taking out this high and retest. That retest the pullback of it to continue, then that's where your entry. Oh, this market take out this low and then return back here. Another thing the market will do that the market probably could go up here and fail to go back up here and now come down. So you are now interested again to now see the new structure that is being created. And but of course, you still pay attention to this, but this is the low that gave it to this. But of course, when that formed and change the structure, you probably want to look at it inwardly. So now, what your trend line have done for you just to tell you, okay, we are up. But your market structure But sometimes people draw trend line and say, oh, the moment the market breaks the trend line, I'm going to sell, I'm going to buy, something like this. Yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, so maybe something like this. So somebody is going to looking for a sell because the market just break this trend line. Come on, this is a low. As far as this low is still standing, even if the market break this, it can return from there and still create a higher low. So you have to pay attention. It's not about drawing trend line, but it's understanding the market structure. Then, so you now say, okay, if you break this point, the bounce of this point is going to be fun. And now, the bounce of this point again is going to give you a definition of something. Probably, maybe there is an imbalance somewhere here. Then that can attract the market to return back to the point and then give you a sell position. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? This support and resistance strategy is very simple. You want to know more detail about that, and now it's very simple. So when you are in our Access ecosystem, we'll still show you how to implement all of this. All right. So my name is Midas Jimo, the team leader of Plan Express. So on this channel, Cash Flow Solution, we give you updates about opportunity you can do staking, farming, and holding coins, and buying into different stock as a passive investment opportunity, buying into land banking, and of course, trading strategy and opportunity support system, a prop firm account, right? So you do not need to waste too much energy. So now I said something about Akash X that they give you the support training, that is education training and other tools. Then it now give you free account. Yes, you heard me right. It give you free account on a prop firm called Traders Mastery. Give you free account on a prop firm called Traders Mastery. Yes, Traders Mastery. So now you are supposed to pay. So hear me now when I told you guys that you don't need to struggle to want to flip $100 account. Use that $100 account to acquire knowledge and fund. Now, so how much does it take to be part of Akash X platform? Number one, you can do monthly subscription platform. So sorry, let me just log into this platform. Okay, so you can do, all right. You can do monthly subscription, which will cost you, your first entry will cost you $179. All right. Your first entry will cost you $179. The reason is that the monthly subscription is $149. Okay. The monthly subscription is $149. And so $149, all right? And it comes with all those features, but you have access to it for 1 month, 30 days in a month, right? Now, then you have access to a fund of 10,000 from Traders Mastery. You don't pay for it. Look at the example of Traders Mastery. So you have challenge. So if I go to challenge account, this challenge account, $10,000, you have to spend $99 to buy it. And if you want to add all of those add-on, you spend $143. So $10,000, you are spending $99. You hear me right? You are spending $99 to buy it. And of course, the condition requires are here, trade and make first target profit is 10%, which is $1,000. And the second target profit is 5%, which is $500. So altogether it's $1,500. Then by that, you already pass to now get funded. But caution given to you is that your daily floating loss or total loss should not get to 500. Get there, your account is gone. Okay. Now, the maximum loss, okay, the maximum loss is 10%. So you see that. So you are giving this account free once you come into AcasX. Now, the other thing is that I always encourage my people, you have money, or when Traders Mastery is doing a promo, buy more accounts. Right? I buy accounts. Okay, I buy 50,000. So there's a new account I bought not long. I don't even have time to trade it. That's what you are seeing here. $50,000 account. So far, it has done 2.17%. That's $1,084. Okay, so today it has made $86. And then winning trade 81.94%, losing trade 18.09%. Right? Maximum permitted loss. Okay, so can lose up to 5,000. So what are you looking for? Right? Active trading days. Okay, see, I didn't trade this. I don't normally have time to trade this account. Right? Today's permitted loss, $2,500. Right? Target amount left to earn so that to finish level 1, $3,915 to pass level 1. And once that level 1 is passed, you now have to do level 2, this 50,000 challenge account. So if level 2, so to make $5,000 on this, level 2 is 2.5. And once that is done, you pass the account. This account will still have 25,000 challenge account, right? That was given. So ladies and gentlemen, so this is a profit. So you make money. So we can see why. So I say, so instead now, other thing is that, okay, I don't have money. So instead of spending $99, so why don't you make up to $179? To $179 so that you can activate AcasX and have access to this training. But if you know you have more knowledge, but funding is your problem, then take $99, buy this challenge account. And then, so that means, so if you buy an account of $10,000 and what you are permitted to lose in a day is 500, and overall you're permitted to lose is 10%. That means invariably you can count yourself to be like, I use $100 to get $1,000 account. So you can manage yourself. And what I told everybody is that if you have $10,000 account and what they give to you that you can afford to lose is 500. I say always expose 10% of that your money per trade. So if that's the case, let's look at it. 10% of your, so let's say stop loss at, let's say 50 pips. So let's calculate. So that means you can use highest 0.1. So you can now split this thing. So that means you're exposing $50 into the market per time and then using this, right? So if it's 100 pips, that means you can only use 0.05. So you can divide it into 0.025 into 2, right? If it's gold, 0.025 or 0.02. So you can even use 0.02 maximum, because it's gold. So with that, you can now say, okay, I want to take trade. So if you, all right, you can see the stuff is still struggling to come down, all of that. So if you use that, it means what you are saying is that if the market go against you, right, you are going to lose $50. So minimum risk reward ratio is to be 1:2. So if you win the trade, you have made $100. You progress. Are you getting it now? So you progress. So give and take. If you see beautiful 10, if you win beautiful 10 to 15 trades, then you should have been able to pass level 1. But if you don't meticulously arrange it yourself like that, then you're going to be messing up a lot. So I have different prop firm. I have Funded Next, so that let it not be that you didn't hear. Okay, so but when you subscribe on AcasX, of course, you have access to Traders Mastery, and that's amazing and phenomenal thing. All right, so if you look at this one, this is Funded Next. This is another prop firm that you can. So let's look at $15,000 account here is $119. So to buy $6,000 a can is $59. So there's level 1 and level 2. So level 1 and level 2. So you should pass level 1, 8%, level 2, 5%. So maximum loss is still the same, 10%, right? Then daily loss, 5%, which is cool, right? The only difference here is that the cost, okay? So $119. But it's still the same, but even the level to pass, level 1, 8%. So you can be more faster here, right? And when you pass the account, when you pass your challenge, level 1 and 2, and you are going to the funded, they'll give you 15% of the total money they expect you to make, meaning, okay, so 15% of it is calculated. I think it's amazing. I think the next mastery, funded next is very powerful. All right, 95% profit share. That's crazy, right? Right, so maximum trading day, a minimum trading day, right? First withdrawal after 21 days. Okay. Then if you do one step, all right, so the cost is a little bit higher, $129 for 15,000, for 25K, $219. So just for you to do the 10%. That's good. So, but your maximum drawdown is 6%, and minimum is 3%. Okay. Then, of course, minimum trading days, this first withdrawal, when you pass your challenge, 5 days after, you can make your first withdrawal. Okay, and so guess what? You'll still be refunded your money that you use in buying, and at the same time, you'll still be giving profit of your challenge. So these guys, I've not seen this like this, right? So light is still level 1 and 2. I think the difference here is that you spend very small amount of money. Yeah, so $59, you buy $10,000 account, or you pass level 1 and level 2. This time around, 8%, and level 2 is 4%. Okay, so maximum loss is 8%, which is cool. Then daily loss is 4%. It's not bad. So let's say you are buying $25,000 account, $139. But I think the difference here is that you are not being shared with profit share. That's different here. And of course, your maximum drawdown is 8%. And then, and if you are not funny, I'm not sure you should be looking on why will you be hitting all of this, right? I think it's very fantastic. So this is it. This is it. So if you pay $50,000 challenge account, you pay $229. $229. Level 1 is 8%. Level 2 is 4%. Okay, so the same thing of your maximum drawdown. That's not a bad one, man. So instead of the 5,000, this is correct. So, but withdrawal, first withdrawal is after 21 days. When you are trading, as you are trading, you will trade another 21 days once you go on live. 100K account, $399. All right, profit targets, 8%, that's 8,000. Then 4%, 4,000, right? Wow, this is cool. This is cool. So you can see, so we have different prop firm. Is the next level. Okay, forgotten the name. Prop firm. I'll check. Okay, yeah. So I saw these two. All right. So here, this is another one. I think they have instant funding. The difference here is that the difference on this one is that your permitted loss percentage is a bit small. But if you do instant funding, So you can do instant funding here, just like what we have in 10Trade. Okay, so look at this. There's a promo of 20K. So you can even text if you don't have much money, you can test. So look at this one now. We want to just do one level, 6%, right? Total drawdown, and 3% daily drawdown. It's not a bad one. So let's say you do 20K account. Let's look at it. 20K account, you're going to spend $74 here. While on Funded Next, on Funded Next, let's look at one-step challenge. One-step challenge is one-step challenge is 10%. Yeah, so 25K is $219. Maximum drawdown is 6%, and then daily drawdown is 3%. So you can cash first withdrawal after 5 days of trading. Okay, so this one says 9%. Oh, they are almost similar, guys. They're almost similar. I think so maximum drawdown 6%. This one is easier. So 9%, maximum drawdown, this 3%. You are saying $74. That's all. Why this? So 25K, right? So why this 219? So maximum, so the same drawdown. Okay, so what of your payout frequency? Minimum drawdown, okay. Payout frequency, 14 days. Can you tell us your first withdrawal? Chapas, I don't know. Oh, guys, no, this is not the same now. This is 20K. The other one is 25K. Right, so let's look at 50K, right? Let's look at 50K. So 50K, $189. $187, beg your pardon. 50K, $187. Okay. So why this? Now look at 50K. Good. 50K account, $329. And they'll give you profit share. I think this guy owns better, right? So if you look at this cost, it doesn't really make any sense. $329. Number one, they are going to refund you later. Yes, you hear that. Then number two, the profit you make, they will share 15% of it to you. Oh man, this is not a bad deal. So it's the same drawdown, and profit share is 95%. Yeah, Fundedness is powerful. They have been on, so they are not new. So this guy costs 187. So I'm not sure you're going to be giving your money back. No, I think they give you back, but no profit share. So let's look at 100K, $359. Right? Well, this guy is 9% for your profit target. Funded Next is 10% for that your target. This is one step. So 100K, 569. Why this one is 359? Yeah, but I think it's not bad because they will share profit with you. So just compare and contrast. So the drawdown is the same. So you probably want to look at Funded Next. So what's the profit share? 80%. So Funded Next is good for you, right? Then look at it. So look at the instant funding. The instant funding, let's look at 20K. $159, $157. Let's look at the drawdown, 2%. It's a bit tight, right? 2%. It's a bit tight. They make this one, they have made it 3%. That will have made more sense. So 50K account, $292. You start trading, start making money. So you say, okay, first year is 28 days of subsequent frequency about 13 days. I think 100 days have a lot of swag, right? Yeah, so but another thing here is that you can do this experiment. There's what we call, there's what we call 20K account for $20. Yes. And I think is okay if you go for one step. I think this one is good. You go for one step, 9%. Yep. You spend $20. That's all. $20. And even there's a 25% promo if you run. So I think this is correct. This is good. 6%, 3%, one step, 9%. Yeah. So, but there's a consistency rule. Consistency rule means that by the time you're going to make a withdrawal, the money you have made, you should not in one day make more than 20% of it. I think that's what they say about the consistency rule. It's not about trading activity. Okay? Maximum trading days, right? Profits. Frequency payout. Okay, this one is so every 14 days. So $20. So if you have $20, you can subscribe for this. So no complaint. Nobody's to complain where I am now again. So there's $20 you buy prop firm of $20,000. Yes, just $20. Just $20. But the only thing you will caution about this product. So if you want to sign up, inbox me. I'll give you a link. Get sign up. There we go. And so one step. So if you want to go to 2-step, that's when they will increase. So the only thing they will just increase the drawdown 8%, 4%. I don't think you want to go to 3-step. The drawdown will now be 10%, 4%. So if you say one step, you want to show that okay, you really know what you are doing. And I don't think it's a bad deal. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. So don't waste your. So imagine you have $20. So what's $20 going to do for you in trying to flip it? So why don't you buy a prop firm? Do 9% profit. Watch all those cautions. The money become yours, and then you are trading. And you make money, make your withdrawal 80%, and all of that. So you're good to go. Thanks for coming, and then pay attention to updates on our group. You can make money as much as possible. Bye-bye.